Hello, and welcome to another Elevated Marketing Chat. My name's Jennifer Denny. I am the owner of Elevated Marketing Solutions, and we do these chats once a month. We pick different topics to talk about, and hopefully they're relevant. Today's topic is to talk about how digital marketing helps your business grow. And I think the question is relevant today because our sales cycles are getting longer. Um, in today's times, there is a lot of people taking longer in order to actually purchase. And what digital marketing helps you do is provide that content for the salesperson to be able to follow up. So you might be wondering, how can I get digital marketing to work for me and help grow? So if we take this in terms of sales reps, and in the sales world, it helps spread your message quicker. When you're in sales, you're having conversations on a one on one basis and you're talking to one person at a time. With digital marketing, you're actually able to spread the messages that you have about your business quicker because of the mode of method in which it gets out there. For this reason, it can also allow consumers to come to you instead of you going to them. A lot of times, you're again having that one on one conversation in sales, but with digital marketing, it's able to kind of put your messaging out there and then allow people to kind of self select and choose whether or not they would like to work with you based on how you are perceiving yourself online. It definitely, in that essence, allows consumers to connect with you as a brand. Because when you're out there creating content and live videos like this and what have you, reels, whatever, people start to really understand who you are and what your brand stands for, which really lines up with how today's consumers are purchasing. They're wanting to come to the table completely informed and know a little bit more about a business before they decide to engage. And that's what digital marketing does for you. In the sales world, you're doing the same thing, but you're kind of doing it in a one off, one on one scenario where people are getting to know you and understand who you are. But it's just one on one, conversations that are happening back and forth. Um, you know, the other thing is it helps really give the format to be able to explain. In the old days, it's like, what are you going to do? Like print off a flyer or what have you? Was that flyer really able to kind of talk about who you are and go into a little bit more detail? Makes those conversations a little bit more meaningful and a little bit more understanding of who you are working with. So it really is giving you the format to be able to explain, why you should use them, be able to talk about your features and benefits. And that's all you really wanted to get to in a sales call, right? But you'd get shut down pretty quickly. Well, with digital marketing, you can kind of put that information out there and come up with different formats in order to get somebody to engage with that. And you're getting the same type of information that you wanted to get out with sales, but you're able to do it in a different format. Another thing it allows you to do is really allow people to kind of tell that story that you're telling because it's so easy to share any of the content that you're putting out there. And so it allows people to, again, better understand who you are, but it allows people who are fans of your brand to be able to share that content as well. Um, the next one I would say is it definitely allows you to stay relevant. So when you're in the sales world, it's can be difficult in trying to think of, okay, what do I say next? How do I, provide any kind of information? Well, if you're in the marketing world, then you're constantly, providing different content, and that gives the sales rep a ability to be able to have something to be able to put in front of a potential prospect. So when you have that longer sales cycle, the marketing then is helping the sales by providing that content for them to be able to follow up, thereby always allowing you to be relevant. Another thing you could do is help improve your customer service. So, before when somebody had a complaint, they would have to make a phone call one by one and call in. And, the process was kind of slower. With today's websites, you could perhaps, solve some people's problems by providing an FAQ section to make people better informed about what the process is. You could also, provide different channels in which people can get a hold of you, making it a little bit quicker. Let's say you have a chatbot on your website and it's already able to answer a lot of questions. It can get people through and have a better customer service experience than, in the old days before you had digital marketing. So it can definitely help there as well. Another thing with digital marketing is it allows you to have better targeting. In the old days with sales, it was really hard to kind of understand like how to get in front of and efficiently, the actual client that you wanted to get in front of. So it did become a numbers game. Not that it's still not a numbers game online, but with digital marketing, you can actually target the messaging that you're sending out only to the people who are within your targeted market. So it allows for you to have better targeted marketing. And with that, you have better measurable results. So you weren't just dropping off a flyer and wondering whether or not somebody actually engaged with that piece of flyer. Now, with digital marketing, you know whether or not that content hit or didn't hit. And the marketing team can make different decisions about whether to expand on that piece of content or maybe write a different piece of content because it just didn't quite hit. So it's definitely made things, better able to engage with you as a business. So there's lots of ways that digital marketing has really changed and allowed for your business to grow. We certainly think that, especially in a longer sales cycle, it definitely takes both an offline and an online. So it's not like sales is completely no longer part of the picture. It actually takes both. And in today's time, it takes even more time to get somebody to close. And so you need those multiple touch points, and that's how they can all work together. So thanks for listening to today's Elevated Marketing Chat. We do these once a month. So next time, we're going to talk about that full funnel marketing and what the marketing funnel looks like. We've been talking a lot today about sales, but next time we'll go back into the full funnel marketing and what that really means with your digital marketing. So as usual, you can follow, like, comment, share, however you feel that you would like to with this, and we will join you next time. All right, take care.